nothing, just a sentence tossed across the room. The clock kept ticking on the wall while I stood there holding my own name. There was a glass, a shaking hand, and the door frame took the rest of it. I laughed once just to survive, then carried the sound home in my mouth. I replayed it under every light, in the sink, in the mirror, on the bus ride back. You looked surprised when I went quiet, like words could land and still be harmless. But the air changed shape that night, and it never fit us again. You can't call it back. Once it's cut the room in half, it stays in the walls, in the chair you never sat back in. Say it once and it lives, say it wrong and it keeps its teeth. I heard you, I did, and that was the wound. Months later, you sent a message. I didn't mean it the way it sounded. I read it twice beside the stove, with the kettle screaming in the kitchen. I wanted the old version of you, the one who knew when to stop. Instead I got a careful apology, tidy as paper, useless as rain. You asked if we could start again, as if the cut had only closed over, as if I hadn't learned your timing, the way you choose a softer tone when the damage has already settled into the grain of everything. You can't call it back. Once it's cut the room in half, it stays in the walls, in the chair you never sat back in. Say it once and it lives, say it wrong and it keeps its teeth. I heard you, I did, and that was the wound. And here is the part I hate. I know I've done the same, not with your words, but with my silence. With every moment I let drift. Maybe intent is just a hand over glass, trying to soften what still breaks. Maybe we are not cruel by design, just careless, that ashamed. You can't call it back. Once it's cut the room in half, it stays in the walls, in the chair you never sat back in. Say it once and it lives, say it wrong and it keeps its teeth. I heard you, I did, and now I hear myself too. We both left marks, we both made the wound. The door's still there, the frame remembers, and I do too. You left your names on paper, you left your fingerprints in the margins. You said the room would stay quiet. You said I would stay small. voice, then passed around my work like it was yours to prize. She said I would fold under fluorescent light, while the whole table laughed and called it business. I heard the numbers, every promise, every lie, the cut that you hid behind a practice die. I did not move, I did not give you the scene. I watched the room and let you think I had disappeared, but memory keeps a cleaner ledger than you knew, and every locked door still has a hinge that turns. I kept the copies, kept the dates, kept the names, kept my hand steady while your confidence burned. So when you said it's done, I was learning the shape of every exit you forgot to guard. Now the reckoning is in the room, quiet shoes on a polished floor. Every promise that you fed to me comes back with interest at the door. You built your story on a borrowed truth, left it thin and easy to tear. Now the reckoning is in the room, and it knows exactly where you were. I rebuilt in rooms with no one there to clap, with phone calls unanswered and my back to the glass. I learned the language of contracts and sealed envelopes, how to turn a silence into something that lasts. I had the emails, the timestamps, the witness trail, the little stumbles that you thought would never tell. And while you were busy erasing my name, I was putting each piece back in a stronger frame. You kept showing up where the doors were open wide, laughing for cameras with your hand in every deal. I learned your habits, your shortcuts, your favorite lie, the way your face changes when the room turns real. Well, now the line is drawn in ink that does not fade, and every signature is standing in the light. Just spent years counting on delay and distance, but time has a way of collecting what is right. I never had to shout to keep the record straight. I only had to wait for you to hear it. Now the reckoning is in the room, quiet shoes on a polished floor. Every promise that you fed to me comes back with interest at the door. You built your story on a borrowed truth, left it thin and easy to tear. Now the reckoning is in the room, and it knows exactly where you were. You thought restraint meant surrender, you mistook patience for fear, but silence was never empty. It was gathering every detail here. And I am not the same witness you trained the world to ignore. I am the page you kept from reading. I am the answer behind the door. your version in ink, then left me standing under fluorescent truth. You fed them a story with my name shaved clean, a tidy little lie in a polished suit. You thought the silence meant surrender, thought I would fold and vanish in the noise. But I was counting every hand that turned, every door you closed, every borrowed voice. I learned the shape of every exit, the way your promises fell apart. I kept the date, the time, the wording, and filed it where it could not be charmed away. You mistook patience for permission, but patience is a blade laid flat on the table. Now the balance comes due, and you hear it in the hall, in the turning of the clock, and the silence after all. Every name you erased has a place in the light. Every witness remembers what you hid from sight. This is the reckoning, slow and exact. A door you locked is opening back. What you left unpaid is standing in view, and there is nowhere left for you to move. I did not chase the echo of your damage. I rebuilt with the pieces you meant to keep buried. Changed the locks, cleared the desk, kept the receipts, learned the language of forms and signatures. I found old messages under dead links and folders of paper trail in the dust of your own forgetting, while you were busy calling me finished. I was learning who listened when the room went still. Now the same tables where you laughed at me, old copies, dates, and a list of names. You kept talking like consequence was fiction, like memory could be bribed or worn out. But every slight was a thread in the ledger, and every shrug made the knot more tight. The hours not angry, only exacting, and it never misses a marked appointment. Now the balance comes due, and you hear it in the hall, in the turning of the clock, and the silence after all. Every name you erased has a place in the light. Every witness remembers what you hid from sight. This is the reckoning, slow and exact. A door you locked is opening back. What you left unpaid is standing in view, and there is nowhere left for you to move. I saw the first crack when the story changed, when one small lie had to answer for another. Then the room got careful and your friends got quiet, and the phone stopped ringing the way it used to. You thought no one would connect the pieces, but missing things make their own shape. What you called winning was borrowed time, and borrowed time always wants its interest. Always wants its interest. Now the balance comes due, and it's written in the hall, in the turning of the clock, and the silence after all. Every name you erase has a place in the light. Every witness remembers what you hid from sight. This is the reckoning, measured and clear. No crowd to save you, no exit here. What you left unpaid is standing in view, and every consequence is calling on you. The room kept records, so did I, and now they speak. They signed their names like the room was theirs. They talked over me, then called it truth. I kept my face still. I kept the record. They took the meeting in a glass-walled room with bottled water, polished smiles, and the file already open. They said I was difficult, they said I was late, they said my memory was useful only when it agreed with them. I let them finish. I watched the way they avoided each other's eyes. I watched the manager slide a page across the table like a bill that had already been paid. Outside, the copier kept feeding paper. Inside, they mistook silence for surrender. So I learned their patterns, I learned the hours when the office emptied out. I learned which drawer held the drafts, which inbox held the promises, which camera caught the hallway at the back door. And while they laughed at my patience, I was counting every favor, every signature, every careless line they thought would disappear. This is the reckoning, not a scream, not a scene, just the sum of what you chose when you thought I could not see. Every word you buried comes back with a name on it. Every hand you pushed away finds its way to the ledger. This is the reckoning, and it has been on time. I changed the locks on my calendar first, then I changed the locks on my life. I moved my notes into a new folder, copied the messages, saved the drafts, kept the time stamps clean. I found the old email thread from March, the one where they said my version wasn't helpful. I found the photo from the lobby, their reflection caught beside mine in the darkened glass. I rebuilt my work from the ground up, one honest line at a time, while they kept spending the version of me that they had already written off. By the time they noticed the gap, the door had already closed behind them. Now the calls go unanswered, now the names on the access list are gone. Now the stories they sold each other sound thin in a room with witnesses. I do not have to shout, I only have to point to the record and let the truth do what it does when it finally gets let in. This is the reckoning, not a scream, not a scene, just the sum of what you chose when you thought I could not see. Every word you buried comes back with a name on it. Every hand you pushed away finds its way to the ledger. This is the reckoning, and it has been on time. You called it harmless, you called it business, you called it the kind of thing that gets forgotten by Friday. But silence is not absence, memory does not need permission. I was there when you crossed the line, when you signed my name like a convenience, when you counted on distance and mistook it for defeat. Now the same tables you said are learning what wait means. This is the reckoning, not a scream, not a scene, just the sum table, I let the clocks keep moving until the hour belonged to me. You left the door open. You thought I wouldn't keep count. I did! Sold the story fast in a room full of smiling faces. Signed my name with a line, called it business as usual. I sat through the applause, watched every practice gesture, every hand on your shoulder, every glance that said I was done. You counted on the silence to do the dirty work for you. Of your little performance, but I kept every date, every word, every witness, kept the clean copy while you burned the draft. I let the room mistake me for absence, let you hear nothing and think it meant peace. But the clocks were still working and the paper still knew what you did. Now here comes the reckoning, slow. Learning the map of the damage. Who took the call, who cut the check, who erased the margin notes. I bought my own tables, my own keys, my own witnesses. Moved the pieces in daylight while you laughed at the empty chair. You kept talking over me like the air would always belong to you, like the past was a folder you could rename and forget. I rebuilt from the record, from the margins, from receipts and memory, from every door you closed that I learned how to open later. You should have noticed the missing pieces, the way your certainty thinned by degrees. I was never chasing the room, I was learning what the room could prove. Now here comes the reckoning, slow and exact and clear. Every promise you misplaced comes back with interest here. You built your world on a lie, I left it standing just long enough to fail. Now here comes the reckoning, and it knows your name in full detail. You called it luck when the first account went cold, called it timing when the witnesses stopped returning. But silence has a memory, and so do I. And every erased name leaves a cleaner line behind it. I don't need a shout to change the ending, I only need the record to make the light. the receipt. They left the doors half open, like I would never come back through. They signed their names in ink so sure and walked away from what they knew. Smiled in boardrooms under clean white lamps, while you cut my name out of every plan. You passed my work hand to hand in the room, then told the room I could not understand. I heard the laugh through the cracked up wall, I saw the glances, the practiced shrug. You talked like the future had already chosen, like I was a line you could cross out and plug. So I stayed very still, I took note of the dates, I kept every version, I kept every mistake, while you were busy performing the lie. I was learning the shape of the room, and time is a patient witness. It remembers every seat, every promise that was spoken finds a place to land at your feet. You mistook silence for surrender, mistook distance for defeat, but I was counting every number while you were dancing on the lake. This is the reckoning, measured and clear, every word you buried standing right here. You spent my name like credit, now the bill comes due. This is the reckoning, and it knows exactly who. Not a scream in the hallway, not a storm you can blame, just a ledger opening and finding your name. I rebuilt in rooms with the blinds pulled low, with cheap black coffee and a second lock. I learned how to read every email twice, how to keep my face calm when the room talks shock. I saved the draft, the receipts, the logs, the dead-end calls that you never returned. I found the witness who watched you promise and watched your version get carefully burned. You kept erasing what you thought was mine, but paper leaves a bruise in the file, and every door that you slammed in my face gave me a better view of your style. Now the calendar sits like a loaded blade, each clean square waiting for impact. You built your comfort on people forgetting I built my life on what came back. Now the signatures line up, and the timestamps do too. The stories you polished in public will not hold under the view. There are copies in the archive, there are voices on the line. You wanted all of this frozen in silence, I let it breathe, I gave it time. This is the reckoning, measured and clear, every word you buried standing right here. You spent my name like credit, now the bill comes due. This is the reckoning, and it knows exactly who. Not a scream in the hallway, not a storm you can blame, just the ledger opening and finding your name. You thought consequence was a rumor that happened to other doors. You thought if the room kept turning, no one would remember more. But memory is not mercy, it does not fade on one command. It waits in the empty chair beside you. It waits in the clock on your hand. Now the room is full of witnesses, and your words are thin and bare. You can search for the old arrangement, but it disappeared somewhere. This is the reckoning, measured and clear. Every word you buried is standing right here to spell my name like credit. Now the bill comes due. This is the reckoning, and it knows exactly who. No grand collapse, no theater, just the truth in the frame. Every lie left a footprint, every choice kept a name. So keep the lights on in that hallway, keep the folders in a row. I have waited, watched and written, now you finally know. Like it was nothing, a sentence tossed between plates and the sink full of steam. I watched your face keep moving while mine went still. The room stayed ordinary, but something in it split. It was only one line, just one careless blade, yet it found the oldest place in me and stayed. I could have laughed it off, let the moment pass, but words have weight and they do not ask. They land where they land, they cut where they cut, and once they're loose there is no calling them back. You cannot hold a shape after the glass is in the air. You cannot soften what was hurt just because you meant it fair. I carry what you made, I carry how it changed me. Some doors close with a sound, some forever quietly. By morning you were gentle, almost afraid of me, bringing coffee to the table like that could mend the seam. You said I took it wrong, that you were tired, upset, that one cruel hour should not be the whole of it. Maybe that was true, and maybe that is worse. Some damage is an accident with your name still on the hurt. I tried to make it small, tried to fit the frame, but every mirror in the house kept giving it your face. I do not need a villain, I do not need a storm, I only need to know what broke and what it was for. You cannot hold the shape after the glass is in the air. You cannot soften what was hurt just because you meant it fair. I carry what you made, I carry how it changed me. Some doors close with a sound, some forever quietly. Here is the truth I hate, I still remember your hands, careful, almost tender, the hour before the cut. So which was real, the one who held me close, or the one who named my wounds and left them open? Maybe both, maybe that is what destroys us. Not hate, not rage, only the person we trust standing too near the edge. You cannot hold the shape after the glass is longer. If you ask me now, I cannot give you peace. I can only tell you this: some things leave a mark, even when they leave. Like a verdict in a room that felt too small for the weather. One careless sentence, clean as glass, and suddenly the whole table changed shape. I watched your mouth keep moving while my name lost its meaning. The water in my hands went cold and nobody reached for the spill. I tried to fold it back like paper crushed in the fist, but once a word has broken skin, it keeps its edge. You can't put sound back in a mouth, can't unring what broke the wall. It sits between us now, small and sharp, and all I hear is the shape of what you meant to say. When the room went still, you can't put sound back in a mouth, and I remember all of it. Years have passed and still it lives in the cutlery, the hallway, the unopened mail. You learn to laugh in other rooms, I learned how to smile without showing teeth. Sometimes I answer your messages with the kindness people mistake for peace, but I read each line twice, looking for the moment you finally notice. There is no grand collapse, just 1,000 ordinary things that never quite fit together again. Like a photograph torn and taped, now every apology arrives wearing a little too much fear. If you mean it, say my name without asking it to hear. You can't put sound back in a mouth, can't unring what broke the wall. It sits between us now, small and sharp, and all I hear is the shape of what you meant to say. When the room went still, you can't put sound back in a mouth, and I remember all of it. Maybe you were careless, maybe cruel only by accident. That does not make the bruise less real when the hand is gone. And I hate how memory keeps your voice alive in mine, not as a villain, just as a door I will not open. You can't put sound back in a mouth, can't unring what broke the wall. It sits between us now, small and sharp, and all a paper cut with teeth. I stood in the kitchen with the kettle screaming, and the room too small for truth. The sentence landed cleanly, careful as a knife, then stayed after you were gone. I scrubbed at the counter till my hands went red, but your words kept their shape in the steam. I tried to fold it back, tried to make it smaller, tried to call it anger, not a name. But once it leaves your mouth, it gets a second life. In every silence that it stays, some words stay open, some words do not heal. They keep their teeth in the room, they keep their teeth in me. You can say sorry with your head bowed low, but the air still remembers what the mouth let go. Weeks later at the station, you reached for my hand like we could rewind the floor. You looked older, lighter, as if sleep had finally made a mercy out of time. You said you never meant it, that you only wanted for once to be understood. But intent is a small coin when the table's cracked and the glass is in your mouth. I saw my own reflection in the window beside you, all that anger, learning how to breathe. Maybe I said cruel things just to keep from breaking. Maybe we both needed to be seen. Some words stay open, some words do not heal. They keep their teeth in the room, they keep their teeth in me. You can say sorry with your head bowed low, but the air still remembers what the mouth let go. And I hate that I can still hear the smallest part of me wanting the wound to be your fault. Because if you were the villain, then I would be only hurt, not someone who answered pain with more. What if the damage was mutual? What if the cut was honest? What if I needed it to be clean? I held the apology like a letter from a stranger, and I could not tell if I forgave or just grew tired of the Some words stay open, some words do not heal, do not heal. They keep their teeth in the room, they keep their teeth in me. Oh, we said our sorries, we said them too late, and the air still remembers what we chose to make. Some words stay open, some wounds tell the truth. Not everything broken can be made brand new. You can lower your eyes now, I can lower mine too, but the glass is still there in the shape of you. In the quiet after, I rinse my own mouth clean and listen to the clock keep time. No thunder, no verdict, just a door left standing where two voices learned to cut. kept its shape. My name still sat on your tongue like something bitter, and everybody heard what you meant to hide. I watched your hand shake after the words were gone. Too late to catch them, too late to call them back. Now the table holds the cutlery and silence, and your face in the glass will not meet mine. You can apologize softly, you can lower your eyes, you can fold your hands like that changes the bruise. But language lives on impact, it lands where it lands, and what breaks in the moment keeps breaking after. What you said still stands, it lives in the walls. I can forgive the fear, but I cannot unhear it. What you said still stands, it changed the air. I am not made of paper, I am what was torn. You came back with roses and a voice too careful, as if gentleness could rewrite the scene. You said you were tired, you said you were cornered, you said you did not mean to make me small. But the old photograph by the sink says otherwise. Two people laughing before the cut. I know the version of you that held my face like truth. I know the version of you who traded that away. And I stood in the kitchen with the kettle screaming, thinking how quickly a life can split. So keep your explanation, keep your rehearsed goodbye. Some words are a wound that learns your voice. I can move forward, I can leave the room, but I carry the shape of what you made. What you said still stands, it lives in the walls. I can forgive the fear, but I cannot unhear it. What you said still stands, it changed the air. I am not made of paper, I am what was torn. Maybe you meant me well, that is the cruelest part. Intentions are clean right until they touch skin. I hate that I still understand you, I hate that I almost softened. If damage is damage, then why does the heart keep asking? I do not need your suffering, I do not need a war return. I only need the truth to stop pretending it was nothing. What you said still stands, it lives in the walls. I can forgive the fear, but I cannot unhear it. What you said still stands, and I am changed. I am not made of paper, I learned how to hold the torn. What you said still stands, I will not erase it. I can walk away whole without calling it peace. You said it once, and it kept its shape. I said nothing back, and still it changed everything. flashing thumbprints, a message I could not unhear. You said it fast like a door slammed shut, then watched my face as if I were the one breaking. I kept the cup, I kept the hour, I kept the shape of what you would not take back. Now every room has that same thin air, the kind that hangs when something simple turns cruel. And I can still hear your certainty. It lands like a plate and shatters into me. You cannot call it back when it has crossed the room. It lives in every pause, it changes who we lose. I held it in my hands too long to stay untouched. Some words go in clean and leave a wound in someone else. 2 weeks passed and the flowers died. Not traumatic, just brown at the edges on the sill. You sent a text and deleted it, a blinking outline where a better sentence should have been. I read the draft in the trash folder, soft little ghosts of things you almost meant. And when you came to stand in my door, you looked rehearsed, but grief had already changed the script. You said I know, but knowing is late. It does not sow what panic already tore. I saw the lie inside the apology, not in your voice, in the timing of your hands. You cannot call it back when it has crossed the room. It lives in every pause, it changes who we lose. I held it in my hands too long to stay untouched. Some words go in clean and leave a wound in someone else. Maybe you meant it, maybe intent was the bait. Maybe you were only frightened and I was just the place it landed. That is the part I hate to admit. What you meant and what you made are now the same thing in me. You cannot call it back, even if you come undone. It lives in every room where trust once kept its seed. I held the wreck of us and learned what grief can do. Some words going clean, then teach the heart a different name. You cannot call it back, not with tears, not with time. I still remember the shape of the silence after that. I held it in my hands and let it cut me open. Some words going clean and stay where no apology can reach. The glass is clear again. The glass is clear again. The table looks the same, but I still hear the moment when everything changed. passing, like a cup set down too hard. The room kept breathing after, but something in me stopped. It hung there in the doorway, small and sharp and perfectly alive. And I watched it cut the evening into pieces I could not hide. Now every step is splintered, every silence has a name. I can patch the shape of damage, but I cannot call it tame. It lives in every glance you miss, in every chair I leave untouched, in the place where your apology arrives carrying too much. Some words stay in the room when the mouth is closed. Some wounds learn my address and follow me home. You can ask me to forgive, but the air remembers. Some words stay in the room like glass in the air. I kept your message unopened for 3 days and a winter storm. When I finally read the last line, my hands were cold, my throat was torn. You wrote it neatly, carefully, as if neatness could repair the night you made a sentence and left it lying there. I try to tell myself that intention is a kind of grace, that honest hands can still be trembling when they reach to set things straight. But the truth is, once a thing is done, it changes every door. Even love can wear a bruise and call itself a wall. Some words stay in the room when the mouth is closed. Some wounds learn my address and follow me home. You can ask me to forgive, but the air remembers. Some words stay in the room like glass in the air. Maybe that is the shame. I still replay your face, not because I need the hurt, but because I need the place where you were only human and I was only mine. And one small cruel sentence split the rest of time. If I cut you from my memory, would I lose the proof? If I keep you where you landed, do I keep the wound? Some one hand still on the latch. The room kept its breath, like it knew not to answer back. I watched your face change the second the sentence landed. Not a shout, not a storm, just one clean cut I could not bandage. I tried to fold it smaller, tried to set it down, but some words keep moving long after they leave your mouth. They cross the table slow, they sit in every silence, and I can hear them now in the hum of the fridge at midnight. You cannot call it back, not with tears, not with time. It stays where it was thrown, heavy in the other life. I learned the shape it made, how one small truth can break. You cannot call it back, and I am still awake. By morning you had written 3 apologies and deleted them. The message thread kept shining with that little empty gap between us. I packed your blue sweater from the hook by the kitchen door. It smelled like rain and detergent, and something I could not name anymore. At the sink I counted the things we would never fix. The borrowed key, the spare chair, the photograph turned face down in the mix. You kept saying I meant it, maybe you did, maybe that is the cruelest part. The wound was honest as it hit. Intentions don't stay sharp to the person on the floor. They arrive as evidence of what was done, nothing more. You cannot call it back, not with tears, not with time. It stays where it was thrown, heavy in the other life. I learned to shape it made, how one small truth can break. You cannot call it back, and I am still awake. And this is where I fail you. I still know the good in your hands, the way you held my face once, the way you swore you'd understand. So I hate what you did and I miss who you were. Both are true in the same breath, and neither one can cure. Maybe that is what hurts most. There was love inside the blade, not enough to make it harmless, not enough to make it stay. You cannot call it back, not with tears, not with time. It stays where it was thrown, and it changes the room behind. I learned the shape it made, how one small truth can break. You cannot call it back, but I can choose what stays. I will keep the lesson, I will keep the name, I will not keep the damage as a home I call by pain. You cannot call it back, no, not even now. It fell between us hard, and we live with it somehow. The clock is still running, the chair still faces the wall. I read your last apology and let it fall. blood rub silence on their door. They shield big gates and feather lie. The crews can fall and simply die. The ruin kept my heartbeat warm. I learned my shape inside the storm. Now look at me, I walk in flame. No play for mercy, no master of shame. You buried a throne, I won a grave. I came back crowned and nothing stays. High on the ash crown rising, ash crown rising. You hear the night begin. Ash crown rising, ash crown rising. I think it all the game. Feeling my brave, storm in my veins. Bow to the queen of vanishing the flames. Push me, son. I passed the halls where pity slept, through broken glass and promises kept. Their hands still shake with nay recall. The way I felt, the way they call. God, forever, they said with ease. Now they bend under my shadow's keys. I wear the smoke like wild felk. Cold fire shining through my gills. Now look at me, I do not fade. I am the world that learned to flame. Don't try to find the only peace I can find. Birth by the fire burn. I am the ash Sickly storm clouds, black leather on the curb. No riders, no applause. Cathedral windows shake with every passing siren, and names are written in the rain like they already know. Headlights split the darkened, thin confession lines. Chrome drinks the fire from the wreckage on the road. Somebody locks the gate, somebody kills the porch light, but the ground keeps every footprint like a witness in the cold. Hear the chains in the distance, hear the hush in the wire. Every locked door leans closer, every tongue turns to iron. When the last excuse is coffee, when the last mask slips low, you can feel the whole night bow away like it saw her long ago. She arrives when the truth comes due. She arrives, and the dark goes through you. No hands raised high, no words spoken loud, just that silent crowd and the whole world down. She arrives at the end of your road. She arrives for the day you sold. In the mirror of a helmet, every lie comes sharpened. Every stolen little mercy hangs like smoke above a courthouse on a hillside. Stained glass, bleeding ember, and the bells keep counting backwards for the ones who ran too far. Somewhere under all the thunder, engines idle softly, a frame in black steel waiting where the ash begins. She never needs a warning, never needs a shadow. The night itself makes room for her and calls that room a sin. Hear the chains in the distance, hear the hush in the wire. Every locked door leans closer, every tongue turns to iron. When the last excuse is coughing, when the last mask slips low, you can feel the whole night bowing like it saw her long ago. She arrives when the truth flash in the chrome. Looks like judgment, not escape. Sickly storm clouds, black leather on the curb, no riders, no applause. Cathedral windows shake with every passing siren, and names are written in the rain like they already know. Headlights split the dark and thin confession lines. Chrome drinks the fire from the wreckage on the road. Somebody locks the gate, somebody kills the porch light, but the ground keeps every footprint like a witness in the cold. Hear the chains in the distance, hear the hush in the wire. Every locked door leans closer, every tongue turns to iron. When the last excuse is coughing, when the last mask slips low, you can feel the whole night bowing like you saw her long ago. She arrives when the truth comes to. She arrives, and the dark goes through you. No hands raised high, no words spoken loud, just that silent crowd and the whole world down. She arrives at the end of your road. She arrives for the dead you sold. In the mirror of a helmet, every lie comes sharpened, every stolen little mercy hangs like smoke above a courthouse on a hillside, stained glass, bleeding ember, and the bells keep counting backwards for the ones who ran too far. Somewhere under all the thunder engines idle softly, a frame in black steel waiting where the ash begins. She never needs a warning, never needs a shadow. The night itself makes room for her and calls that room a sin. Hear the chains in the distance, hear the hush in the wire. Every locked door leans closer, every tongue turns to iron. When the last excuse is coughing, when the last match slips low, you can feel the whole night bowing like it's all long ago. She arrives when the truth comes to. She arrives, and the dark Judgment, not escape. Clouds dragging their nails across the miles. Cathedral spires lean over the blacktop, and every window in the town goes blind. A rider in the mirror, barely there, chrome catching flame from a wrecked horizon. Black leather drinking the weather, hold chains at her hip like a warning, kept quiet. No one calls her name twice. No one asks where she came from. When the ledger stars, when the locked door shakes, when the old smoke lifts from the floorboards, there's a shape in the distance with headlights, split light prophecy, slow and exact as a closing bell. You hear that hush? That means it's yours. You hear that hush? The payment comes. No alibi can outrun the road. No hidden hand stays hidden long. You hear that hush? That means it's yours. That means it's She passes the chrome of a midnight truck, fire turning silver into a bruise. Her face half veiled by the rain, slick dark eyes like a courthouse with the lights gone out. The faithful hold their breath at the chapel gate. The gamblers stare through their own white lies. In every pocket its sins starts rattling. Every small theft starts naming itself. She never leans in, she never has to. The whole world tightens at her heels, like iron drawn to a deeper field. When the dust gets thin, when the moths all burn, when the names you buried begin to surface, there's a sound in the dark, like a chain on stone, like a door that knows exactly what it's for. You hear that hush? That means it's yours. You hear that hush? The payment comes. No alibi can outrun the road. No hidden hand stays hidden long. You hear that hush? That means it's yours. That means it's yours. No scream in the chapel, no blade in the moonlight, just the weight of your own footprints meeting you at the gate. The storm kneels low, the engine stole, the liar, the thief, the hollow king all stare at the same final line, written in fire on the wall. You hear that hush? That means it's yours. You hear that hush? The payment comes. The road remembers every name. The dark keeps count. The ash knows why. You hear that hush? That means it's yours. That means it's yours. She stops. The chrome goes black, and every choice comes home. ends. Tar and gasoline painting the ditch in a fevered glow. Headlights split the rain where the blacktop bent like scripture, and every mile marker looked like a warning nobody wrote. Under the storm clouds, the cathedral loomed in silence. Stone ribs, broken saints, and a bell that forgot its name. I saw the chain link shimmer at the edge of the horizon, like the night itself was learning how to wear a face. And all the buried names came rattling loose in the glove box dust and the ashtray truth. The ledger creaked, the iron turned, the sky held still like it wanted this. She comes when the hour is due, when the lies have nowhere to go. She comes with the cold black road, and the whole damn world leans low. No cry, no blade, no warning flare, just that look you cannot hold when the lock gives away in your own hands and the gate swings wide for the soul. Chrome caught the fire like a mirror caught a verdict. Every dent in the tank held a different kind of sin. Black leather moving through the rain like a funeral banner. Boots on the gravel and the silence settled in. She never chased a shadow, never raised a voice, never needed thunder to make the weak ones kneel. She was the shape that waits at the edge of every lie, the final count, the iron sail. When the saints in glass went blind with light, as the chain at her waist began to sing, the long road bowed, the racks went still, the air went hard as a ring of steel. She comes when the hour is due, when the lies have nowhere to go. She comes with the cold black road, and the whole damn world leans low. No cry, no blade, no warning flare, just that look you cannot hold when the lock gives way in your own hands and the gate swings wide for the soul. When the floodgates crack and the sirens fade, when the last excuse burns clean away, she is the hush at the end of the storm, the hand on the door, the final weight. The engine idles like a prayer gone wrong, the cathedral darkens, the crows all end, and every choice you carved in bone comes back in the shape of a step. Black road, cold chrome, no escape in the trembling dawn. Chain light, ash crown, every hidden thing is shown. She comes when the hour is due, when the lies have nowhere to go. She comes with the cold black road, and the whole damn world leans low. No cry, no blade, no warning flare, just that look you cannot hold when the lock gives way in your own hands and the gate swings wide for the soul. The highway keeps burning behind her, the cathedral holds its breath, and in the fire on the chrome, there is only judgment left. She arrives, she arrives, she arrives. seems. Highway burns like a wound that won't close, under storm clouds dragging their iron robes. Every toll road whisper knows her name. Every locked door keeps the same old stain. Chrome catches fire in a broken arc, and the whole dark district holds its breath. When the ledger turns, when the hour comes due, you can stack your prayers like shields if you choose. But the road keeps counting the language of steel, and the night leans in to expose what is real. She arrives when the truth comes home. She arrives and the whole world knows. No cry, no chase, no mercy spent, just the final weight of what you meant. She arrives. She past the Gothic towers and the oil slick yards, past the empty chapel with the shattered cards, chains on her boots and the red on the glass, like a verdict written in the ash. She does not point, she does not call, she lets your own silence climb the wall. Every secret you buried alive in the dark starts breathing loud under the curse. When the legend turns, when the hour comes through, you can lock every door, it still follows you. The engine fades like a funeral bell, and the dark speaks up for itself. She arrives when the truth comes home. She arrives and the whole world knows. No cry, no chase, no mercy spent, just the final weight of what you meant. She arrives. She Then the night goes still, like a cathedral at dawn, and the chrome on her frame holds a fire you can't outrun. Every lie you wore like a crown falls black to the ground. Every hidden hand leaves a print in the dust. No thunder needed, no blade in the air, just that silent witness standing She arrives when the truth comes home. She arrives and the whole world knows. No cry, no chase, no mercy spent, just the final weight of what you meant. She arrives. She arrives and the dark says your name. She arrives to close the case. And the whole world learns. The highway is a burnt scar under thunder black cloud. Truckers kill their brights when the omen comes around. Cathedral spires are cutting at the belly of the storm, and every locked up secret starts to sweat inside the doors. Black leather on the shoulder chain, work at the wrist, a quiet kind of pressure in the air before she shifts. Headlights shaking puddles like a body holding truth. Chrome keeps all its witnesses in fragments of the proof. You can hear the small things cracking in the walls you built with lies. Every promise turning rust red under the blackening sky. No one sees it coming, but the dark begins to kneel, and the road goes dead and listening when her shadow touches steel. Here comes the reckoning. Here comes the reckoning. No one outruns what they made. No one outruns what they made. Every name, every mark, every stolen piece returns. Here comes the reckoning, and the whole world learns. She rides past the petrol flames and the roadside votive glass, past the laundromat, a confession, and the courthouse made of ash. Fire in the mirror, iron in the rain. She doesn't lift her finger, still the guilty feel the chain. The faithful hold their breath behind the stained glass glow. The liars taste the pennies of the debts they never showed. A child of midnight verdicts with cathedral bones for code. She just stops beside your soul and lets the silence load. You can hear the small things cracking in the ceiling of your name. Every hidden room unsealing, every hand exposed in flame. No one sees her coming, but the night begins to break, and the road goes dead and listening for the price that choices take. Here comes the reckoning. Here comes the reckoning. No one outruns what they made. No one outruns what they made. Every name, every mark, every stolen piece returns. Here comes the reckoning, and the whole world learns. Then the engines hush like prayers with nowhere left to land. Even mirrors turn away when she reaches for your hand. Not a threat, not a sermon, not a blade held in the air. Just the terrible mercy of a world that kept its stare. Thunder over iron, smoke over gold. The lock turns on the future when the past has come home. And if you hear your own steps in the breathing of the road, that is consequence arriving with the crown of cinders slow. Here comes the reckoning. Here comes the reckoning. No one outruns what they made. No one outruns what they made. Every name, every mark, every stolen piece returns. Here comes the reckoning, and the whole world learns. She passes through the verdict in a halo made of smoke, chrome reflecting every lie, until the last one spoke. Then the cathedrals bow their heads beneath the dying storm, and silence signs the sentence where the guilty stand reborn. cut long through the dust and wire, and the whole dark county holds its breath. Gothic bells leaning from the hill, stone by stone the cathedral waits. Names are written in the wet ash air, on the tongues of liars and thieves. I saw the first sign in the chrome, a shape in the glare, a face half known. No rush in her hands, no fire in her eyes, just the weight of every unpaid day. Chains go quiet when she passes by, even the storm pulls back and listens. Every locked door, every buried sin finds its pulse in the gravel beneath her. When the headlights split the black, you know what you built comes back. You know what you took, what you hid, what you fed comes back, comes back. No prayer can turn her head, no steel can change what's said. The road remembers every day. Comes back, comes back. She rides past mills and rusted gates, past whitewashed porches and courthouse lights, past the mirrors that kept the truth in a drawer with the silver knives, chrome catching fire from the gasoline sky. Every mile marked in a morning red. She never points, she never names, she lets the silence do the work. And all those hands that sign their names, all those mouths that swore not may, feel the ground begin to tilt, feel the old lies split their seams. Chains go quiet when she passes by, even the storm pulls back and listens. Every locked door, every buried sin finds its pulse in the gravel beneath her. When the headlights split the black, you know what you built comes back. You know what you took, what you hid, what you fed comes back, comes back. No prayer can turn her head, no steel can change what's said. The road remembers every dead. Comes back, comes back. At the edge of the cathedral yard, where the gargoyles drink the rain, she stops beneath the bleeding sky, and the whole world feels its name. No speech, no blade, just that merciless stillness, and the sound of every choice finding the body that made it. When the headlights split the black, you know what you and the fields of rusted mold. A black bike idling under storm clouds, dragging low, chrome catching every omen that the broken billboards know. Through the Gothic churchyard arches, past the statues chipped and bare, she leaves a trail of headlight cuts and static in the air. Black leather chain scars, a helmet like a lockdown vault. Her hands are still, her posture sharp, her gaze a sealed report. No siren in the distance, no verdict shouted loud, just a shape the night remembers when the moon slips under a cloud. And every hidden ledger starts to tremble at its seam when the lies you fed to daylight start to crawl beneath your dream. Hear the thunder, kneel down low, hear the iron in the road. Every mark you tried to bury finds the pulse beneath your coat. The cathedral bells are shaking, the windows burn like coal. Something old is moving closer, and it knows your name by soul. She is here, she is here, at the edge of your final hour. She is here, she is here, where the weak and the guilty cower. No escape, no disguise, when the truth has your face inside. She is here, she is here, and the dark must answer tonight. Headlights carve a white wound through the mist and broken glass. Fire trembling in the chrome as the last safe miles collapse. Every hand that signed the damage, every mouth that called it clean, every cold private trespass hidden underneath the sheen. Now the highway hums like judgment under godless iron skies, and the dashboard sights go silent in the glare of her eyes. Feel the engine fade to prayer, feel the pressure in the air. Every vow you threw to shadows comes back bored and stripped and bare. The stained glass saints are watching, the bell rope twists and sways. Something absolute is near now, and it will not be swayed. She is here, at the edge of your final hour. She is here, where the weak and the guilty cower. No escape, no disguise, when the truth as you face inside. She is here, and the dark must answer tonight. No chase, no cry, no curse from her lips. Only the hush before a continent shift. Only the weight of 1,000 small sins, finding the pulse of the hand that begins. The church doors groan, the chrome goes dim, the storm leans close like a witness at the rim. And in that silence, harder than steel, every stolen thing turns real. Look at the road you drew, look at the smoke you chose, look at the hands that signed it, look at the line that closes. Now the night is holding still, now the air is split in two. No one gets to outrun what was all silence of the known.
Taillights bleed like warnings down the broken lanes. A chapel of exhaust where the sinners all gather, counting their alibis in the dark. Black leather in the wind, chrome under storm clouds. Headlights cut the night like verdicts coming down. Every deal they made is a match in the pocket. Every secret got teeth in the dark. Hear the iron roll, hear the silence grow. When the last light bends and the whole road knows. No hands on the wheel, no voice in the storm, just a shape in the distance. And the fear that it's coming for you. Here comes the judgment. Here comes the cold, cold hour. No prayer can save you now. No gate can hold the road. Here comes the judgment. Headlights on your soul. The road remembers everything, and it will take its toll. By the Gothic cathedral under cracked stone faces, candles in the window, smoke in the rafters, chains on the parking lot, black across the puddles, 1,000 small eyes turning to glass. She never hunts the guilty, never lifts her chin, never makes a sound when the lanterns dim. But the world leans back when her engine breathes and the night goes still in its tracks. Hear the iron roll, hear the silence grow. When the last light bends and the whole road knows. No hands on the wheel, no voice in the storm, just a shape in the distance. And the fear that it's coming for you. Here comes the judgment. Here comes the cold, cold hour. No prayer can save you now. No gate can hold the road. Here comes the judgment. Headlights on your soul. The road remembers everything, and it will take its toll. No chase, no warning, just the final line. A mirror full of flame in the mouth of time. And the guilty hear what the honest knew. When the black helmet turns, there is nothing left to do. Here comes the judgment. Here comes the cold, cold hour. No prayer can save you now. No gate can hold the road. Here comes the judgment. Every billboard face looks back in fear. Storm clouds hang like verdicts over fields of wire. Black leather cut through rain like a sealed idea. Headlights sweep the ditches, then they freeze on names scratched deep and barbed and broken stone. A siren died out somewhere hours ago. Now only thunder keeps the record whole. There's a knock in every locked up room, waiting every careful lie. When the smoke starts writing down your name, you can hear the miles go quiet. She comes in silence, she comes in chrome. Every stolen breath finds its way home. No prayer can bend her, no lock can hold. When she comes in silence, the truth turns cold. Past the Gothic towers with their rusted bells, past the refinery flames and the drainage glow. She rides where the mirrors stop giving back, where the men who counted reasons stop and know. Chains on the saddle, iron at her waist, not for the hunt, not for the show. Shadow crosses every dirty page and leaves a line of ash where answers go. There's a knock in every locked up room, awaiting every careful lie. When the smoke starts writing down your name, you can hear the miles go quiet. She comes in silence, she comes in chrome. Every stolen breath finds its way home. No prayer can bend her, no lock can hold. When she comes in silence, the truth turns cold. Now the cathedrals lean into the wind, the stained glass bleeding amber red, and all the hands that traded night for gold go still as nails in coffin wood. No shouting, no mercy, no holy fire, just the final shape of consequence. Survives the catches the furnace light, and the whole dark road stands witness. Listen, that's the hour, that's the door, that's the life you built, coming back for She comes in silence, she comes in chrome. Every stolen breath finds its way home. No prayer can bend her, no lock can hold. When she comes in silence, the truth turns cold. She comes in silence, the ledger opens. Fire in the chrome, and the night goes broken. No one escapes what they become when the executioner arrives. The judgment's done. They forged the chains, but they forgot. Lightning melts steel. Every scar became my flame. They called me monster, cursed my soul. Now I become what they can't control. The sky is cracking over my head. Every promise lies, they're dead. My blood ignites, my heart won't kneel. I'm made of thunder, forged in steel. You built my prison, you made the key. Lightning running through my veins, queen of fire, born from chaos, dancing proudly in the flames. No mercy, no surrender. Watch your empire disappear. I don't fear the storm. I am the executioner. Golden scars, I wear my nightmares like shining stars. Every scream became my crown. Now your kingdom's burning down. Your silence fed the beast inside. Now there's nowhere left to hide. Every heartbeat strikes like war. Open wide the final door. Bow before the queen you tried to bury. Break my bones, feed the lifts me higher. You wanted fear, look at me. I am the storm you created. I am the executioner. Hear the thunder call my name. Every chain becomes a weapon. Every tear becomes a flame. No mercy, no surrender. I was born to reign forever. The executioner. When the lightning fades away, you'll still remember who survived the fire. The refinery hums under thunder, black skin, and the highway burns like a confession in oil. Under the overpass, you can taste what you hid. In the wet chrome shine where the dead streetlights coil. A cathedral of steel with its doors hanging slack, and the saints in the glass all are looking away. Every name you erase keeps on crawling back. Every stolen oath comes due in the rain. Hear the engines go quiet when the fog starts to bend. There's a shape in the mile marker, and the night knows her name. The ledger is open, the awful remembers. The hands on the clock have turned into leather, breathing like a second dark skin. Chains at her hip catch the flare of a passing car. Fire in the chrome where the last lie begins. No shout in the throat, no warning in the air, just the weight of her silence in the cemetery lane. And the men with the ledgers and their locked up prayers feel the room go cold in the teeth of the drain. Hear the engines go quiet when the fog starts to bend. There's a shape in the mile marker, and the night knows her name. The bells in the tower begin their slow counting. The doors to your future are already closing. You hear the judgment call, you hear it in the wall. When the black sky leans in and the whole world stalls, no one outruns their own, no one leaves clean bones. When the headlights cut the dark, you answer what you've sown. She does not chase you, she does not need to. Your own footsteps bring her close. She does not need flame when your history already burns. In the mirrors, in the sun, in the smoke. In the cathedral doors swing wide for the truth you carry here, for the chain you forged in secret, for the life you thought would disappear. No beam, cold steel, every hidden hour, every buried deal. Black rain, red glass, what you made in silence always comes to pass. You hear the judgment call, you hear it in the wall. When the black sky leans in and the whole world stalls, no one outruns their own, no one leaves clean bones. When the headlights cut the dark, you answer what you've sown. You answer what you've sown. You answer what you've sown. At the gate of the cathedral, she idles in the rain, and the fire in the chrome looks almost like a grave. On the blacktop, the rain writes warnings in sheets. Headlights split the dark like knives through a veil of smoke. Cathedrals lean over the interstate, stone by stone, their windows lit with fire where the guilty keep their names. Chrome on a bike catches the storm in a broken halo. Black leather moving like a verdict. Nobody here. She does not chase, she does not call, she does not promise. She only comes when the hourglass bites through the floor. Every locked door keeps a breath for her. Every hidden vault keeps a stain. Every mouth that fed the lie at midnight finds it crawling back by dawn. The chains in the alley start to tremble. The glass in the mirror goes cold and far off. Where the thunder kneels low, you hear that engine take the road. She arrives when the truth hasn't refinery flame, past the bridges where the river keeps a secret tongue. Every siren in the distance sounds like a week old prayer. Every shadow on the wall learns how to stand still. Her boots hit the pavement like a final line of scripture. Her gloves are dark as winter in a chapel under ash. Headlights cut across a chrome and bloom like judgment, and the night itself goes rigid in her path. Every fingerprint on the glass is there. Every ash mark, every scar, every word you buried under laughter rattles loose beneath the stars. The storm leans hard on the horizon. The whole sky cracks its shield, and somewhere in the iron dark, your sealed fate starts to yield. She arrives when the truth has a name and a face. She arrives, and the whole world bows to the case. No hand to raise, no voice to shake, just the weight of the choices you made. She arrives, and nothing escapes that gaze. No verdict needed, the road already knows. No mercy borrowed from the hands of smoke. The church bells tremble in the mouth of the wind, and every hidden room stands open. Stops beside you like a tombstone with headlights, like a blackened crown at the edge of dawn. And in the silence all your walls go soft, all your alibis go Look at the chrome, look at the fire, look at your name written in wire. No plea, no path, no place to hide. The hour is here, the price is She arrives when the truth has a name and a face. She arrives, and the whole world bows to the case. No hand to raise, no voice to shake, just the weight of the choices you made. She arrives, and nothing escapes that gaze. The engine fades, the rain keeps count, the cathedrals burn in reflection, and all that remains is the silence of judgment. Burning highway, black tar vein. Storm clouds kneel on the state line plain. Headlights slice through the bleeding rain. Chrome drinks fire and spits it back again. Under the overpass, engines idle low. Men with their hands in the ash they sow. Every locked door starts to shake and glow. When the count comes due, they already know. Hear that hush in the gas station air. Hear the chain song curl through the prayer. Cathedral shadows in the roadside glare. Something arrives when the liars stare. She comes with the dark, she comes with the scar. No scream breaks where the boats won't seal. She stands in the hush like the end made real, and the night signs off on the judgment wheel. Storm clouds kneel over the county line. Black leather drinking the thunder, chrome catching fire from the far off signs. At the edge of the storm, she's already there. No engine roar, just a hush in the air. Every house with a secret goes pale in its frame when a headlight glides through the rain. And the church bells crack in the distance like teeth in a locked iron jaw. All the names you buried are standing at the foot of her shadowed law. When the wheel turns black, you feel it in your bones. When the wheel turns black, you answer for your own. No hand on the blade, no fire in her eyes, just the door coming open, and the truth arrives. Past the cathedral doors, through the stained glass fracture, the saints look down with their hollow gold. Puddles on the street like shattered scripture. Every lie you fed is beginning to show. Chain links hanging from the roadside fence sway like verdicts in the winter wind. And the engine note of the whole dark night drops low when she rolls in. No warning in the mirror, no mercy in the sky. Only the long, slow answer of the things you left to lie. When the wheel turns black, you feel it in your bones. When the wheel turns black, you answer for your own. No hand on the blade, no fire in her eyes, just a door coming open, and the truth arrives. She stands where the floodlights fail, with rain on her gloves and ash on her veil. Not a hunter, not a saint, just the weight of every name. Every dead, every hidden room, every locked down lie. All of it walks out to meet her, one by one, till no. dragging their nails across the miles. A chapel of chrome glides out of the static, black leather swallowing the last of the light. Headlights carve the rain into silver wounds, chains sleep cold on the bars of her machine. No banner, no warning, no mercy in motion, just a shape in the dark where the night gets seen. And every locked door starts remembering keys. Every clean mouth tastes the smoke, it concealed. The asphalt shakes like a confession in chains when a shadow leans close. The whole dark goes still. Here comes the judgment. Here comes the sound of your name. Here comes the moment when the whole world collects its debts. No hands, no shouting, just the weight of what you chose. Here comes the judgment, and you already know. Under stained glass, broken by thunder and heat, she passes the cathedral with her visor down. Fire in the chrome red, holy reflections, turning the wet road into a crown. You can hear the engines in the distance stop breathing. You can feel the lies in the mortar crack, the guilty count footsteps that never arrive, and the honest ones look straight back. Every secret you buried has learned how to crawl. Every stolen hour is a toll on your skin, and she doesn't have to lift one finger at all. Your own dark hands keep pulling you in. Here comes the judgment. Here comes the sound of your name. Here comes the moment when the whole world collects its debts. No hands, no shouting, just the weight of what you chose. Here comes the judgment, and you already know. She is the last door closing in a house full of echoes. The cold in the aisle when the candle goes out. The pause in the prayer when the truth reaches the altar. The iron calm that outlasts the mouth. No chase, no fury, no blade in the air, just the awful precision of fate. And the silence